Hello my friends and welcome to my channel Coffee Tea Paper. My name's Louise and today we will do our journal prompt, our calm journal prompt from the little box of calm. But first of all, I want to share with you we had our Southeast Queensland Journal Keepers meetup yesterday and it's always so much fun. It's pretty informal in that it's by invitation, and so but when you turn up it's just an opportunity to talk journaling, do a bit of journaling, actually see any sort of maybe new products or different products that other people have purchased and brought along, because we don't actually have any particularly bricks and mortar journaling stores here in Brisbane. So when we want to make purchases, you generally have to do it online. So it's really nice to have that opportunity to see and touch and feel and ask somebody who's been using it what their thoughts are and impressions are. And yeah, it's always a wonderful day. Our group, they are just such the loveliest and generous group of people. So there's always treats, even though we say there's no obligation, please, don't bring treats, don't bring treats, but there are always treats, and it is nice. So one of our members did some beautiful calligraphy with this shimmer ink to make place cards for everyone, and she also gave everyone this lovely laminated bookmark in an autumn theme, because that was our sort of low-key theme for yesterday, was just almost farewelling autumn. So because we're all kind of catching up in our journals from what's been, most of that has been in autumn, so it seemed to make a logical theme for yesterday. So that was lovely. I can always do with another bookmark. They just seem to, I don't know, I think my books eat them. And this was from Chelsea, who is very talented, multi-talented in all different sort of crafts, and she's just put together a little care package here of some pet tapes and a bit of a map and little felt heart. Like I love all the textures that she's included here, and of course keeping in the theme, you can see there's some mushrooms there. So very autumnal colours. Hallie, Hallie will often include some yummy chocolate, and oh, what that is, oh, it must be a little eraser, and she's put in a wax seal and some stickers, and yeah, just a nice little goodie bag. We're all like children, really, aren't we? Like, we like it if we go to a party to get a goodie bag. And this little packet of love was from Rosamond, from Rosamond's journal, and she's put together some little pet tape samples, as well as some of her overflow of some of the stamps from the Travellers Company caravan that so she's been kind enough to share those with us. I love these coffee stamps here. And this was from, I'm going to say, Nikki from Wonderfully Women. She has she has a very nice YouTube channel as well, and yep, a really nice sort of autumn and coffee little paper pack of love here with some stamping. I'll link her channel, I must remember to do that. And this is from Jayne, who also has a very nice YouTube channel, very different. Jayne focuses a lot on fountain pens and fountain pen inks, and yeah, if you're wanting to see a big variety of inks or pens in use, her channel is definitely one to watch. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I can't remember who this little bundle of paper goodies and a fun little lollipop was from. Oh dear, it is a bit of a blur. You're greeting everyone because you haven't seen each other for a few months and you've been catching up, and it's all very exciting. And one of our members, Andrew, he's made this very fun um, stamp here with our journal entry control point. Entry prohibited to inferior stationery. I really like that. It's very fun. He's got a really fun sense of humor, and he's very knowledgeable, um, particularly well, all sorts of stationery, but particularly fountain pens. And finally, we were all spoiled because Fiona Arriva, who has her self-named storefront, sent some gifts for us all as well. She knows that many of us are keen letter writers as well as journal keepers, and so she actually has a beautiful store. She specializes in wax seals and wax seal design, and she has popped in here. They were basically sort of lucky dip packs, and I have been fortunate enough to get this beautiful little letter writing set, which I can always use, and a really lovely brush pen, a Pentel brush pen, which I have most of the colors, but I don't have this one, which I think is part of their new range. So yeah, and they're really nice to use. I find them lovely. They're a bit smaller than the Tombos, so don't take up quite as much real estate on your page. It was so nice to see everybody and catch up on everyone's news, and share some of our recent purchases. And some of us are on a low spend or a no spend, and sometimes you get a bit of a vicarious treat when you see what other people have purchased, and you get to have a bit of a play with it. And yeah, just it's a really, really lovely group, and I feel so fortunate to have met so many wonderful people through it. Yeah, very, very grateful. So I'm going to be using a lot of these in my memory keeping journal, of course. And yeah, so I'll do a little kitchen reno update for those of you who are interested in following along with my epic journey of demolition and reconstruction. I'll share that at the end, but in the meantime, let's draw the card for this week. Now, I am hoping to get this video out on Sunday night. If it's delayed, I do apologize. We have a performance to go to this evening for my son, but I will do my very best. So I'll put this one away from last week about everything you do can be done better from a place of relaxation. And what have we got? Smile, breathe, and go slowly. By that person. And I will not even attempt to mangle their name. I can admit defeat before I even attempt that. I'm guessing they're either Vietnamese or Cambodian, but this is beautiful imagery. I love this photo of the waves with, I'm going to say dawn, the dawning sun, and with these texture of these pebbles, and yeah, it's beautiful. I love the colors, blue and orange. But isn't that what I did last week? Oh no. I guess it is the last week of autumn as well. Maybe we just embrace it. Let's see. Now, I still haven't unpacked from yesterday. I pulled out the goodies to share with you guys. But I haven't actually unpacked the stationery that I took with me. grab my journal. Coming to the end of this insert soon. Smile, breathe, and go slowly. I actually tried to put together a little autumn capsule on my desk, and I've just been so busy with everything. I've so far behind in my journals, and I haven't actually got around to really using much in it. So rather than go digging around for other things, I might try and use up a whole lot of pieces in here so I can put together a bit of a winter themed capsule. I guess it's a very tiny capsule in here instead. So yeah, let's just work with what we have out on my desk. See, yeah, I love this. Beautiful texture, like leather. That's a bit of watercolor paper. So is that. Oh, that's one of my contact cards. Don't know why I've got that in there. Some rub-ons. A scrap of cream paper. More rub-ons. Maybe we use this. Okay. Oh, there's another bit of that. Oh, I've got these stamped images that Roz shared with me. It's getting a bit more beige. I love this. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's wallpaper, offcut. Okay, I've just got out a whole bunch of pieces here. So let's see, I like the colours in these with this card. Yeah, let's see what we can put together with this. I'm going to find my glue stick. Okay, my friends, I'm going to leave this page here. I think I've picked out the colours of this week's card, and the sentiment of smile, breathe, and go slowly. I kind of like the imagery of this sort of sleepy town on a riverbank or a bay, and of course this lovely imagery of coffee and just reminding us to take things a bit more easy sometimes. I'll leave you with a little bit of a kitchen progress walkthrough video. So I've got a bit of video here, which is actually, I took over a few different days to show a bit of progress, because there's been quite a lot happening in the last week or so. So you can see here we've got a whole bunch of cabinetry fronts on, and then a couple of days later, bench tops, handles, and a sink. Ovens are in, not connected to power, so we can't use them, but they're in place. And yeah, cabinetry fronts over there, still waiting for the bench top over there. They put in the fridge and freezer, and there's a close-up of the sink, and then threw in the laundry. So we've had a bit of a setback with the laundry. Apparently the floor, the old tiles have lifted up under the leveling agent, and it's become what they call drummy. So that's all been having to be jackhammered up, and a different leveling agent. We've got the VJs in there, and this is then a couple of days later, and our pantry is now in position with this very fetching masking tape handle. Tell you what, it works. And yeah, it's the I think I've said this before, it's like the biggest, fanciest pantry that I've ever seen in my life. Well, that's not true. If you go on Pinterest, I mean, in that we've had, yeah. And one of the things that we did, because they're going to put in the cabinetry for this, hopefully this week, this bonus cupboard, is that we made a little time capsule with some photos of the house that we had from when it was first built almost, and a bit about us and our pets, and yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.